What up, everybody, and welcome to Baz on Blades. My name is Baz, and I talk about blades. Today, we've got a little bit of an unpackaging. We've got some channel updates and some personal updates. First thing I want to say is my apologies to all of you that have noticed that I have put up zero content in the last week. As most of you probably know, I just recently found a new job. I started that job this week. It's on an off shift, so I'm having to radically change my daily personal schedule from being unemployed to being on an off shift. And so it's just taken me a little while to get my head wrapped around it, everybody. I'm going to spend this weekend doing content. I've got 6 or 7 videos I've got to do this coming up weekend, and we'll have content, and I'll be posting 2 or 3 times a week as usual after that. So, and thank you to everybody for the well wishes on me finding a job. Much appreciated. Good grief, it took me a long time to find a job, and it looks like what I have found is going to be a decent company. It's going to be an enjoyable job. The people that I'm working with are great so far. I'm feeling pretty positive about it so far. So that will make a little bit of a difference in the channel, and what we're going to see, maybe a little more content now that I'm going to have income in order to buy knives. And there's some stuff that's getting ready to come out that I'm pretty doggone excited about. Even some stuff that I've already pre-ordered and waiting for it to come out. So we'll see that coming up. It is summertime almost, so we may see some more outside content, guys. I'd like to take it back outside, and even though I can't edit video really since I'm doing it on my cell phone, we'll see what we can get done as far as that goes. Now, on to the meat of the video. And what we've got here is a package from Kentucky, and this was sent to me from Dave and Rebecca Warren. And if you are subscribed to as many knife channels as I am, you have probably heard of Dave and Rebecca. They have started a business, and they are the American sales and warranty reps for Tuya Knives. And Tuya Knives is one of these higher end Chinese knife companies that is up and coming, and this is a great opportunity for us in the United States, because some of these companies, we don't get real American representation. We have to do our communications and our warranty stuff and everything back and forth from China. And in this case with Tuya, we're not going to have to do that. Now, I want to say thank you to Dave and Rebecca for this. And this is really special to me. Baz on Blades is a fairly young channel. I've only been doing this for about a year, and I'm just shy of 1,000 subs. I'm 800 and something subs, which is more than I ever thought I would get. But in the big picture, it's a fairly small channel, and smaller channels just do not garner attention from suppliers and manufacturers the way the larger channels do. Now, if I had 15,000 subs, it would be no big deal to have a company send me knives. I would probably expect it, actually, because of the number of knives that I could sell for them. But at my size, it's a big deal for a company to take a chance on sending me something. So, in the description section of this video, I'm going to put the contact information for Dave and Rebecca Warren and for Tuya Knives in America. And I would love for you guys to go over there and check them out and get a knife or 2 or 3 from them. Let them know that I sent you over there. That way they will know that their expenditure to me is paying off. And let's see what we've got here, guys. First of all, I love this padded envelope that they've got. This is like a Darth Vader padded envelope. And I just cut that open with this Ganzo that I just put an edge on the KME last week, I think. And I reprofiled that edge and sharpened it up to 4 micron to a mirror edge. And I got this knife from Patty over at Patty's Potato Peelers. Thank you, Patty. I'm using these knives, buddy. So let's see what we've got here. All right. Let's see here. And one in a box. And it looks like an extra microfiber cleaning cloth. So we've got 2 knives here. And what we're going to do with these knives, let me say this first of all. Dave and I talked, and in order to promote my channel, to promote the Tuya brand, and to promote his business, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do these knife reviews. I'm going to keep one knife, and the other knife is going to go into my giveaway rotation. And like I say, we're getting close to 1,000 subs here at Baz on Blades, so it's almost time for a giveaway, even though it just feels like I did one about 30 minutes ago. So, but I love doing giveaways. I love to win things myself, and of course I'm not going to win something in my own giveaway, but I know what it feels like to win something. It doesn't matter what it is. You could be having the worst day of your life, and you win something, and it's a little something, you know. It lifts your spirits a little bit. All right, so let's see what we've got here. All right, what we've got. All right, we've got a T1601 EW. Now, this is the T1601. This is the D2 bladed, G10 handled bearing flipper. Now, I've done a review on this knife. The example that I had was a loaner, and it was in the brown G10, and this one is in the OD green. And you know what? It's just an attractive knife, guys. You got it's a liner lock with heavy stainless liners that are weight relieved. It's not too heavy. You've got nice, you know, heavy enough blade stock. Look at the centering on that. It's perfect, guys. I mean, it's I don't know how it's showing up aspect ratio on the camera, but it's absolutely perfect straight out of the box. Let's see. Oh yeah, great flipping action. I love this blade profile. I love this Bowie, this long clipped sort of Bowie clip point blade profile. Yeah, that's good looking stuff, guys. Now you can go and check out my review on the 1601. I've done that in the last 2 weeks, so it should be at the top of the list. And I recently, by request from a subscriber, did separate playlists on my channel. And there is a playlist for reviews. Alright, so let's see what else we've got here. Now, if I had to hazard, since this is in a pouch, I would say this is a more premium model. And again, we've got a Tuya microfiber cloth. And here we go. There is Dave's contact information. There's a pause and read right there. Again, I'm going to put this information in the description section. And please, this is a young business. It's a family-owned business. It's a husband and wife. This is really a good brand of knives, and these seem like Dave and Rebecca seem like really nice people. Let's give them some support, guys. They're in my neck of the woods, actually. They're in Kentucky, you know, just the next state over for me. I'm in Tennessee. So, ooh, look what we got here. Yeah. Now, I believe this is the Argon model. What's that model number? The 1702. And this is one of their premium knives. This is a titanium frame lock flipper. Oh, look at that, guys. A little bit of anno work on that titanium frame. Look at that. Nice colors. Bronzes and blueses. Maybe a little bit of purple around the edges there. Let's see. Okay, the action is awesome. The action is awesome. Look at that, guys. That's a good looking knife right there. That's a good looking knife. It's upswept sort of blade. This primary grind, that's a flat grind. We've got stonewash flats and machine satin, a high satin grind there. Very good edge. Yeah, that's a good factory edge. Blade steel, S35VN. Got all the pieces and parts here. Got hardened lock face insert, milled titanium clip. Oh yeah, it's got some milling on it to match the pattern on the handle. We'll look some more at that. Titanium back spacer here in the bronze to match this pocket clip. And then you've got the bronze, the trim ring around the pivot screw here. I see something that I like. Look at how they've got this ball mill work done here at the lanyard hole. That would allow you to put a lanyard through. When the lanyard gets pulled tight, the cord would actually sit down in that ball mill, so it won't be bulky and wide here. I like that. That's a good looking knife. That is a good looking knife. It is weight relieved on the inside. Now I'm going to do a review on this, so I'm not going to get real super heavy duty into it. But, oh yeah, right out of the box, action is fabulous. The flipping is fabulous. The centering is perfect. Lock up about 25%. Absolutely no play anywhere. Yeah, that seems to be, this is my first Tuya that I've handled that's a premium model, and that seems to be a very well made knife. You know what it feels like to me? It actually feels like all the solid titanium flipper Kaiser models that I have handled, including my sheepdog. There's some different types of finish, and the bead blast is a little bit different texture than on my Kaiser. But what I'm saying is, as far as the build quality, I mean, everything looks good, guys. Everything is flush. Everything, the machining looks good on it. Look at this, the way these scales are machined. It's like a topographical map. That is cool. I mean, that is cool right there. And then repeat it on the back side, and look at the pocket clip there around the edge of the pocket clip. It's also, I think we got too close there. It's also milled. That's very fine milling around the edge of that pocket clip to mimic that sort of topographical look. That's a good looking knife. That's a good looking knife. I look forward to reviewing this. I like that blade profile too. I initially thought that was like a you know, sort of a, it's almost like a trailing point, guys, but it's got the very slightest bit of drop. You've got straight spine. It actually looks right in this section like it rises just a little bit. And then from where the grind touches the spine, it looks, you just got a subtle drop. So it's almost like a drop point, trailing point. In fact, if it didn't have this little drop right here, it would be sort of Persian-y. And I love Persian-y sort of trailing point blade profiles. Yeah, got a good sharpening choil. Man, I'm liking this. I'm liking this, guys. Wow. Well, Dave Warren, Rebecca Warren, thank you. Now, like I said, we're going to do a review on this argon and I've already done a review on the 1601, and I'll put a link in the description. And what we're going to do is we're going to use one of them. I'm going to keep one of them, and the other one we're going to use in a giveaway. And guess which one is which, guys? I believe I will be using this 1601 in the giveaway, and I will be keeping that argon. That's pretty doggone nice. Let's take a look at this 1601 again real quick. You know, guys, this is the second one of these that I've had through my hands, and both of them, build-wise, centering, lockup, action, absolutely perfect. When you see multiple examples of a company's offering is when you really start seeing the quality of the knife. Knife reviewers, for the most part, we get one knife and we review that one knife. It's our sample size is of 1, and we can say all day that the quality is super high or the quality is super low or whatever, but you can go out to a retail establishment that carries that knife, and you could, you know, look at 10 examples and there be some variation in them. And that is true. It is absolutely true at every price level. In production knives, it is absolutely true in the custom world also. It does not matter how expensive a knife is or how that it's manufactured. There are variations in them. When you're talking about the interaction of multiple moving parts down to thousandths of an inch tolerances, yeah, the slightest variation can make a huge deal. But these seem to be very, very consistent. And like I said in my 1601 review, what you're looking at here is quality-wise, feature-wise, material-wise, pretty much the same as the Best Tech G10 line, $10 less expensive. Okay, we all thought that the Best Tech D2 G10 stuff was great at $52, $55. What you're looking at in this is $45, guys. For D2, bearing pivot, flipper, I mean, just great lockup, great action, and a fantastic. I love this blade profile. I would love to see Tuya do a titanium frame lock version of this knife. Absolutely the same. Just change that milled pocket clip over, and everything else absolutely the same. That would be a beautiful, beautiful knife. All right, once again, Dave and Rebecca, thank you very much. Thank you for this opportunity and chance. I will do my best to help support you and Tuya Knives, and I have no problem doing that. I don't make any money off of this, of course, but I want to provide information on quality made knives to my viewers, and these look to be very high quality, well made knives at a good price point. All right, guys, once again, thank you for taking the time to watch one of my videos. God bless all of you, and we will talk to you again.